Welcome to part two of Luxurious Loves Video Games.
Our next question is going to be for Tom. It is, could you describe the different genre of games? It's for everyone actually, but we'll start with Tom.
We'll all do together. That way, it gets kind of
that's a big question. It's like movies. There's a wide variety of genres, and each one has subgenres of subgenres of subgenres in it now, and then they all blend together, and then you can't tell which one's which anymore. I'll start with my favorite. My favorite is RPGs. I've always loved RPGs. They're role-playing games. Originally kind of came from Dungeons and Dragons, and that kind of like you take a character, you build a character, you customize your character, you make choices, you get to play a role. They usually come with a much bigger narrative and much more character choice, and I just have a lot more fun immersing myself as one of those characters.
Awesome. Gets us. Sorry. Good.
As Tom was saying, like video games are a huge different genre. And you can have mutations. So you can have a first-person RPG. You can have a third-person RPG. You can have a tabletop RPG. You can have just 1,000 different variations on RPG. But like a few of like the most popular genres, I'd have to say would probably be like action, first-person shooter, strategy, simulation, racing, and fighting. And that is not a comprehensive list.
It's so massive. It's such a big thing. Yeah.
I actually tried to do this not recently, but like I think I came up with 148 different genres.
Wow.
Of games.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And some of them are you're getting really nitty gritty. You're kind of like getting into the weeds a bit, but there's just a huge amount, and there's new genres coming out all the time.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so you want
worries.
Yeah. Your turn.
Yeah. This is a tall order. A lot to chew on, but I'll give you a different take on it. Essentially, I think what we can boil down a genre to is your expectations that you're supposed to be tackling via media. If you're going into a tactics game, you're meant to be methodical. If you're going into a fighting game, it's one-on-one usually, and you're trying to be, doing your twitch reflexes. If you're going into a shooter, whether that's first person or third person, you understand that it's going to be shooting, obviously. Summarize, it's all about kind of how you plan on tackling the issues that the game will present you.
So, like, I would actually like to go up a level.
Sure.
And talk about what it is to
level
play.
up.
Because
you do it, BT. Do it, BT.
You're doing the act of play. And there's actually only 4 types of play. Okay. So we can give you concretely 4 types of how you play.
Okay.
We can't give you all the genres of games, but I can give you the 4 types of play.
Okay.
And there's 4. The first one is called Aegon. It is a competition with set rules. Chess, a marathon, bolt, Aegon. There's no random chance. Then we have Aliyah. This is complete chance. So this is dice. This is maybe blackjack. Blackjack has a bit of the 2 types of play of Aegon and Aliyah. And then the third type of play is called mimicry. This is anytime you mimic something. And a huge amount of games do this. We're playing the mimicry when we play a video game. We're going and pretending that's real. So most video games are actually a type of mimicry. And the fourth is Ilix, which is a games of distortion. So the type of play where you spin around a whole bunch until you get dizzy and try and stop. So there are 4 types of play.
Wow.
Generally, we're most concerned about mimicry, Aegon, and Aliyah.
Can I just say you blew my mind? I need a helmet right now because my mind completely blown.
Mine needs a crash helmet.
I mean,
so
wait.
There are tons of genres, but there's only 4 types of play.
Wow. So we'll go right to the next question. So thank you. That was so eloquently said. So eloquently said.
That was awesome.
Yeah, great. So next question is this is for you, Tom, again. So what's your favorite score or music in a video game?
Oh God, I'm not going to be able to narrow it down to one. But like my all-time favorite soundtrack as well, Chrono Trigger. Final Fantasy franchise is known for amazing music, especially 7 and Tactics are my favorite on that. I mean the Castlevania games, the Mega Man games. Some of the some Wonder Boy was mentioning earlier. I love the soundtrack from Legend of Dragoon. I've listened to that more times than I can count. And some indie games are coming out with really great soundtracks as well. Where the Water Tastes Like Wine, really good, kind of folky, like you're going across the country and hitchhiking, and it's all that kind of music. And Return of the Obra Dinn, beautiful soundtrack. I played that game and immediately had to buy the soundtrack to it.
Wow. Nice.
But yeah, the list. Oh, Shadow of the Colossus.
He'll go forever. He'll go on forever.
We'll stop him there. So, next, Battletoad. What is your favorite score or music in a video game?
So I'm just a really big fanboy of Nobu Uematsu. He's one of the sort of famous composers of the video game world. He's composed for Square Enix for multiple years. But he did all the Final Fantasies, in particular One-Winged Angel. I love it's an orchestral piece that combines Latin and a whole bunch of instruments. Like the Chrono Trigger soundtrack with
so good.
Just the clock at the beginning, it gives me chills just thinking about it. And the prelude from Final Fantasy, the very twinkly sounding prelude of all of the games, I just love to death. So those are some of my favorite pieces.
Yeah, so same question to you, Wonder Boy. So what is your favorite score or music in a video game?
I'll pick, again, the popular opinion of Final Fantasy IX. I've listened to that so many times, and I would definitely also put Undertale as a more recent, score. I've listened to Sans battle theme so many times, and there's so many other little light notes that are in Undertale that really kind of emphasize how empathetic the game really is meant to be.
Nice. So, I know for us, we like Persona 5.
Yeah, we're going to give you a bonus for what we like as far as the jury. It's our top. So our top...
He's subsiding us. We're like, he's getting both places.
We're both. It's going to be back and forth.
So Persona 5 is like...
Persona 5 is amazing. Yeah, we love the jazz notes of it. It's one of the newer games out there that really has phenomenal and just the drawing, but the music itself is phenomenal. I listen to it in the car all the time too.
I have it on my phone.
Yeah. And I have my alerts too. My text message alerts are set for that.
and actually on our DJ equipment, I have stickers for Persona all over.
Yeah. So another thing we like as much too, as well, would be Final Fantasy VII. The boss, the end score is phenomenal. Final Fantasy in general is really great. I would say a slept on one that a lot of people don't really know about would be Final Fantasy 13 too. Just the music is amazing. Origa, who did, if you're not familiar with her, she passed away. She did Ghost in the Shell. She's a Russian singer that sung in Japanese. Phenomenal music, just beautiful sounding voice, ethereal. So those are a couple of our favorite.
And just to let viewers know, earlier there we started laughing at something that might not make sense. We've got Battletoad and Wonder Boy on a screen on the side here. We're trying to keep looking down, and Battletoad was eating something, and we all just kind of started.
It's like they're all smiling, we're looking at them on the screen. You probably don't know why we keep looking over there. They can see us, we can see them. So that's kind of but you can't see them because they're anonymous. You can't see them.
Open Stories Life Hack number 3.
Yeah, so if you want your drinks colder, faster, what you can do is
you can put a towel over it.
Yeah, so you get any drink or like a glass, or say you have a bottle, you put a wet paper towel over it, put it in the freezer, and your drink will be nice and cold.
Yep, nice for you to drink.
Yeah, so like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye everyone.